Hello, everyone. If you can hear me, please can you drop a comment? Let me know you can hear me. I've also dropped the link for you guys to join me live, so I'm not going to be lonely here. Only 10 people are allowed on the live stream. So if I see your name, I'm just going to accept you. Thanks so much for showing up today. A very beautiful new month to all of you. I pray that October would favor us. I pray that October will be a blessing to us. I pray that doors will open this new month. I pray our prayers will be answered. I pray whatever doors that have been closed upon you will be open. For those who are here to learn, I pray for the spirit of wisdom for all of us, for success. For those who are here to learn to improve their work in their office, in their workplace, I pray that you will get enough knowledge, enough wisdom to make that possible. So good to see you, Lambs. Good to see you, Temitayo. How are you guys doing?
Fine, thank
Fine,
you.
thank you, sir.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, welcome. Happy New Month.
We share the same.
All right, awesome. Hope you guys are ready for the class today.
Yes, we are.
Okay, so let's go straight into today's class. I see there are 45 people here. I'm hoping that today is Sunday, so people are still recovering from worship in their different worship centers, and they'll come over and listen to the recording. I have seen a lot of assessments in the Telegram and Slack channel. I'll be taking my time to respond to each of them. So far from our session yesterday, is there any question that you guys want to ask me?
None for now,
I hope
sir.
you can
I
still
believe
hear
by
me though.
yes, sir. None for now. I believe by the time we finish with the class, we'll have like based on yesterday. Yes,
Okay, awesome. All right. So I'm going to share my screen now and let's get into it. If you're not in the Telegram group, Maria, please ask the if you can't join the Slack channel. I think we'll sort that out. Some of you are having challenges join the Slack channel. But while we wait, the Slack channel is where you meet some of our older students, especially those that are not also enrolled for other courses, not just data analysis. We have courses in Python for data science. We have UI, UX design. We have software engineering. So that's where you get to meet other colleagues, class. Okay, so we still have people coming in, and I'm going to share my screen now, and then let's talk about Microsoft Excel. Let me know if you can see my screen. Can anybody see my screen?
Not
no,
yet.
I can't.
Not
I
yet.
think the studio is full. Some people are still trying to come in. The studio is full. You can wait for a while. There are some people, village people, who just automatically throw them out. So they will leave and there'll be space, and then I'll add you. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see it now.
All right.
Yes, we can.
So for those who missed the class yesterday,
Yes, we can.
this if you have another device on, please, and you are live, make sure that you have disconnected the device. Also, if you have YouTube on, if you have YouTube on, please make sure that you disconnect the YouTube. That is if you are live with me, okay? So you can't listen to me live here and your YouTube is still on. That's why you have that echo. or you have another device close to your the one you are listening to. Okay. So I hope this assessment was gotten or written down somewhere. So let me open a new sheet and let's do something different. So can any of you give me an idea? I want to create another data set. So what type of data set should we be looking at? Just any random data set. Maybe
Employee
three, four
payment rule.
columns. What? Anybody?
Employee.
Idea? I'm not hearing you. Hello?
We can do 5 columns. Is that okay?
Yes, we can. As long as there's a primary column and there's a secondary column, so we can do that. Yes. So
What about the same one we used yesterday where we had the product, the cost price, the sales price, the selling price, the gross profit?
this person that's talking, I may have to get you off.
I would suggest we work with something else,
Tell me.
like a payment rule for some set of employees.
Yeah, I want to work with another data set.
So let's work with
Okay.
with a payment rule.
Payment rule. Okay. So how do we put the column headers? What should we put?
We have the first name, the surname, the pay per hour, the expected work hours, the total hours work, then the monthly wages.
No, don't give me a sentence. Give me specific instructions.
Okay. First name,
Okay. First name. Uh-huh.
surname,
Surname. Okay.
pay per hour,
Pay per hour.
yes, sir.
Okay.
Uh, expected work hours,
Expected what hours. Okay.
then total hours
Let me
work,
just put okay, expected work hours. Total hours worked, right?
yes, sir. Then monthly wages,
Then what?
monthly wages, the total monthly
Monthly.
wages,
I didn't get the last
the monthly wage, the
monthly
the
wage.
monthly
All
wage
right.
for
Okay, so we are going to work with this. By the way, instead of doing this manually, you can use what is called, you can use alternate plus H plus O plus I. Okay, alternate HOI to align your columns, align your data sets or table. So, so first name, give me random names. Because we want to work with 5 people, okay? So give me random names and values.
we have Jumoke Adegoke,
Okay, okay. Another name,
then we have Tina,
Tina, okay.
we have Kehinde,
Um, Inde, is that it?
Yes, we have Malik
Ali. Okay.
and we have Justin.
What?
Justin.
Justin. Okay. So surname,
We
you
have
can just
Jimo.
do
Random.
random names. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Pay per hour. Let's use 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah. Expected work hours, um, 8 to 8 to 9, 9 to 10. Uh, Let me cancel this. Why is it giving me? Okay, okay. 8 to 9, 9 to 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 10. Total work as um let me just put randomly, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and monthly wage. Are we see here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Monthly wage. I want to put random numbers. Let's say 500 or 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 10,000. All right. So I was saying you can use this to align your data sets. Okay. So let me do that quickly. Control A, then Control HOI. All right. That's it. Alt plus HOI will get you this. Okay. I hope that's clear. You guys know how so there was no need for me to adjust anything. I hope there's no question on whatever is going on here.
Yes, no
So
question.
let's use zero. And we use zero. Perfect. So what's our primary column here? What's our primary column?
The first name. The name.
the first name. Okay. What's our secondary column? What's our secondary column? What do you think is the most important in all of these after the primary column?
Monthly wages.
The monthly
Total work
wage.
hours.
Thank you. The most important is your monthly wage, depending on who you are presenting your data to. Okay. For now, we want to present the data to maybe the CEO. They want to know how many people are earning a certain amount of money in a month. So you send your visuals to the CEO or maybe the manager. Now in Microsoft Excel, there is something called concatenation, but we are not going to be treating that today. Now, what concatenation does is that we know that name is a primary column. We have first name, we have surname, and they all belong to one person. True or false?
True.
Good.
True.
So we cannot work with just first name because
Uh-huh.
what if you have two Jumokes? What if you have another Jumoke? Do you understand what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
Good. What if you have another Jumoke? People bear the same first name. There are so many people on the planet that bear my first name, David. So we can't use just first name as primary column. So what we are going to be doing, not today, because we are still treating the basics, but later on, you are going to be learning concatenation and ampersand. Okay. These two functions would help you to combine both the first name and the surname together on the same sheet. I am not talking about copy and paste. I am talking about using a formula that will automatically join the first column and the surname column for you. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So that when you are now visualizing, you are not just visualizing Jumoke first name. What if you have more than one Jumoke, and the more than one Jumoke their total work hours is different, their monthly salary of wage is different. So how are you gonna justify having two Jumokes on your data set? Do you understand?
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Let me check the live stream. I don't see Lams, are you here?
Yes, I am.
Have you been responding to me? Temitayo,
Yes, I have.
are you here? Temitayo is not here, okay?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm responding to you. Do you hear me, sir? I'm
Um,
responding to you.
Nya Nyagoma, are you here?
Yes, I
I
am.
am responding, sir.
You are just unmuting yourself. Why are you quiet?
Yes, I am. I'm here.
I've been talking.
I need you guys to respond to me, okay?
All
Yes,
right,
sir.
sir.
Mubarak, are
Okay,
you
sir.
here? Arinze, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
Yes,
I'm
I'm
on.
here.
Phil, Vivian,
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, I'm here. Live and direct.
all right. Because I don't have to be coming back to check if I am connected or not. With your with your responses, I know that people are following and I'm still online. Is that okay?
All right, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
It's very obvious that someone is on the high. Who do you think that person is? Who is that person? Do you know?
Who is who, sir?
Who is on the motorbike or on the highway? Anywhere? Can we continue the class now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So those who are just joining and you are having issues seeing the screen clearly, this was explained yesterday. Can someone bring your screen so that you can make your screen to be clear? Okay, while I continue the class. All right. So I was saying that in later, can you see my screen? Later we're going to be looking at concatenation and how you can combine the first name and the surname together. So that's it. We are just going to use for the sake of what we're treating today. What did I say about the primary key and the secondary key, or rather the primary column and secondary column yesterday in terms of visualization? Who remembers?
Okay. The primary key is the independent column or the independent key.
Okay.
While is secondary column is a dependent this dependent column or the dependent key.
Okay. No, so in terms of visualization, thank you so much for sharing. In terms of visualization, what do you think? What should we do so that we don't have errors?
Okay, in terms of visualization, the primary column should be in the y-axis, while the second
Okay.
while the secondary column should be in the x-axis.
I think it is the other way around.
No. Yes, the other way around. Sorry. The primary column should be in the x-axis, while the secondary column should be y-axis. That is y against x.
Okay. So here is what I'm going to do. As usual, I'm going to copy this, which is my primary column, and then this my secondary column. Make sure you press your control key to make that copying possible. When you are done, go to insert menu. I would always choose my column for now. Click on the first one. Now, what can you guys see? Because we have started. This is the beginning of our lesson today. What do you notice about this chart? What do you notice about this chart?
It is increasing. When you look at the spikes of the chart, they are increasing.
Awesome. There is an upward trend, right?
Mm.
Yes.
Yes.
There is an upward trend.
Yes.
Let me see if I can open this. My, what is it called again? Google. No, no, no. Why am I forgetting this? I wanted to draw something. There's this app I normally use for writing and drawing. Anyone remembers? I use it only when I'm teaching. That's why the name doesn't come to me all the time. Oh my god. You know what? Let me stop sharing so that I can open my Yeah, Victoria, it's not Google Sheets. It's not Google Sheets. I know the name. It's mostly for those who are um yeah, I've seen it. It's called the Jamboard. It's called the Jamboard. How many of you have used it before?
I have.
So why didn't you remember what I was referring to?
You just added me.
What?
You just added me. I was backstage since.
Yeah. So let me open my Jamboard and quickly show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, so it's opening. Let me share my screen. Can someone tell Kelechi how I was able to align my table? Kelechi is asking in the chat. Hello, guys. Can you see my screen, please?
Yes, sir.
It was
All right.
Alt
So,
plus H plus O then I when you are aligning the table.
yeah, awesome. So let me open my Jamboard. I think I remember writing down something like this. I'll be talking about this more. I'll be talking about this more in your advanced Excel class. But that class is only for those who are going to be in the premium group, please, because I don't want to spend a lot of time talking to people who don't appreciate what I'm doing here. So if you want to join the premium group, we only take 20% and we'll close it up by the end of today. Please, who can read? Let me be sure you guys can see what is on the screen.
Minus one interpretation of the coefficient. Minus one to
Okay,
plus
okay,
one.
okay, awesome. Don't worry. I just wanted to be sure you can see that. All right, good. So this is what I wanted to show you. Let me rename this. Let me rename this to Microsoft Advanced. This is a class I thought I didn't save. I didn't save it properly. When we are talking about coefficient regression analysis and all of that, a little bit of statistics for those who want to be very serious and start making some money with Excel and help people out. I'm sure that a lot of you have probably come across charts like this. charts that the line would go upwards. Have you come across charts like that?
Yes,
There
sir.
are
Yes,
trends.
sir.
Yes, there are trends that go upwards. So if you see any chart that have a trend going upward, it means it's a positive chart. Okay. If you see a chart that the trend goes downward, it means it's a negative chart. And if you see a chart that the trend is basically in between the y and the x-axis, you know that it's zero. To explain this further, let me give you an example. Let me go back to the Excel sheet. Can any lady or any guy, can you give me your name? Let me use as example to explain trends. Guys, we're talking about trends now. We're talking about trends. Okay, this is what we're talking about now. In case you're asking what we are doing. So, can anybody give me just the names? I can use you as example. By now, you already know how my teaching goes. You know, a bit of storytelling, a bit of
Can use Mubarak.
interactions, so you can connect with my teaching. Is that clear? And I hope you
Yes.
guys are enjoying the lesson so far. So, who wants to volunteer?
Yeah.
You can use Mubarak.
Oh, okay.
Mubarak.
Mubarak. Okay, Mubarak, you said you are married, right?
Yes.
Mubarak, before you got married, did you meet other women?
Yes.
So give me an idea. What was the one thing that you did not like about those other women you met? Tell me the truth. Nobody's listening.
The first thing I think would be the cost of the person,
The what?
cost of maintaining the person.
Ah la la. So in other
Yeah.
words, they bill you a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So I'm going to have a new data set to explain trends so that you guys will connect with it better. So we have name, Erus, and maintenance cost. I'm just going to put cost. So Mubarak, give me an idea of what it costed you.
Um, I can put it at
The one
around
that if they bill you, you just run away with that amount. Just put it in dollars.
in dollars. Let me put it
Yeah,
at $1,500.
$1,500. By the way, for those who are not aware, Mubarak is from Uganda, and if you have 1,500 in Uganda, you are a millionaire. So I'm just wasting my time where I am now because I'm supposed to be a billionaire in Uganda. Mubarak, you should invite me.
Yeah, soon.
All right, I need other people. We have 10 people here. I need to show you guys something. So who
Come
else?
on.
Yeah.
Name, your status, and then something. We are going to be looking at cost. We'll also, yeah, we'll look at cost, whether it's maintenance cost or whatever. I'm going. Don't
Samuel.
worry. I'm going to arrange the data set the way I'm receiving the information from you guys. Is this what I'm doing now? Is what is called data gathering. So who else?
Phil.
Quickly, guys, quickly.
Phil.
Phil, are you married or single?
I'm single.
Okay. So why did you break up from your ex? Give me a reason.
Probably, let's say the cost of maintenance as well.
Okay, put it in dollars. How much was that?
Let's say $2,000.
$2,000. Okay, thank you. No women
You're
here.
welcome.
Are you people serious?
Vivian,
Abi una no get ex. Vivian, good. Status.
married.
One reason why you didn't like your ex, or you broke up, or you guys didn't work.
He was stingy.
Stingy. Okay.
Yes.
So, how much do you think he would have given to you to be less stingy? In other words, your cost of maintenance. Just give me an idea, random.
Be
It
like
could be fixed now.
$3,000.
$3,000.
It could
Okay.
be what, sir?
No, no,
Yes, sir.
no. Well, okay. Who else? I need two more persons.
Naomi.
Can you spell it now? Oh me. Is this one?
Naome.
M E. All right. Status.
Yeah. Married.
Okay. So what happened? Why did you guys run away from each other?
Uh, they cheated.
He cheated.
Mm.
Okay. How do I put that now? So sorry about that experience. I'm happy I'm married now. Now, would you consider? Would you say that this person was taking care of your needs?
Mm. Would
Was
I
he?
what?
Was he taking
No.
care of your needs? He wasn't.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Okay, so give me an idea. What do you think would be enough for your needs to be taken care of? Put it in dollars.
Um, $3,500.
Okay, $3,500.
Mm.
All right, thank you. One last person. One last
Arrange.
person. Arinza, okay. Are you married or single?
Single.
And what happened?
Distance.
What?
Long distance. Long distance. So couldn't keep up.
Long distance. Awesome.
Yes.
So, in other words, let's say it was too costly to maintain the long distance relationship.
Yes.
Let's just say that's the reason. You are saying yes, so no, because say you fuck up or being a she fuck up, but let's just agree it's yes, eh? So,
Okay.
Arin, how much do you think it costs to maintain a long distance relationship? And then you said it was over. You don't too much.
Mm. Maybe
Put it
let's
in
say
dollars.
4,000.
four
Four
thousand
thousand.
dollars.
Yes.
All right. Awesome. All right. So thank you guys. Now, anytime you have a data like this, where you have different types of numbers, values, in other words, and you need to show that a particular business is growing or not. You need to show that this business, just on a quick glance, you just want to show that the business is growing or not. All you need to do is to insert a trend or to check out and see what's the trend of this data like. So you can quickly insert your column and then you can see, okay, This is what the trend is like. It means, therefore, it means that the cost, I'm going to edit this. I'm going to call it relationship cost, right? You can see that there is a trend that moves upwards. True or false?
True.
True.
So this is it. Now let me go back and let me show you guys. Let's go back to our. What did I say? This was. Anytime you see it's moving upward, it means it's positive. If it's going down, it means it's what? Negative. And if it's this way, it means it's zero. If you want to confirm if what I'm saying is actually the truth, let's go online and then let's search for trend lines. Trend lines. Okay. Hope you can see my screen though.
Yes, we can.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, we
Yes,
can
sir.
see it.
Nobody's. So if a trend is moving upwards, is it negative or positive or zero?
It's positive.
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 If it's moving downwards, is it positive, negative, or zero?
Negative.
It's negative.
Good. Let's look at graph. Awesome. Can you see what I was telling you? Is this one negative or positive?
Positive.
Positive.
This one here. Awesome. Let me scroll down. Is that the business is growing, right? Is this one positive
Yes,
or
sir.
negative? Is this positive or negative?
It's actually positive.
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 Awesome. Is this positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative.
What does this tell you? That the business is not growing. There is a
It's
trouble.
not
There's trouble, and
dropping.
you need to watch out. Is this positive or negative?
Negative.
It's
Negative.
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 You can already you can already see it is written there. Let me increase. It's written there. Car depreciation. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
If you buy if you buy a car for $4,000, by the time you sell it out, it becomes 22,000. Can you see? And the person who bought it 22,000, by the time you want to resell, it becomes 20,000. Can you see? And the person who bought it
Yes, sir.
20,000, by the time you resell, it becomes 10,000. But what about land? If you buy a piece of land, does it depreciate or it appreciates? Is it positive or negative?
It's positive.
Positive.
Awesome. The iPhone that you are killing yourself, is it positive or negative?
Negative.
Negative.
Your husband or wife, are they positive or negative?
Some are negative, some are positive.
I did not hear this one.
I can agree because some people they can only marry once in their life. If they try to marry again, they are negative. Their negative is negative, negative. That's why someone says someone what a friend of mine told me. The guy is actually divorced. Actually, when he came to the US, he got married very early, and before you know it, he got divorced. He been discouraging me, telling me, "Run away from women, run away from deep, run away, run away." So I understand where he's coming from because he has been up there. Look at this negative, right? He has been up there. Nothing you tell him will make you to change his graph to positive. He keeps his resale value because of his experience is negative. So you don't blame them. Sometimes for data reasons, for business decisions, there are some people in your life that they would always depreciate. Okay. You know that there are some people that were stinkingly rich. All of a sudden, their graph started showing negative. Do those people exist?
Very well.
Yes, sir.
And there are those who came from nothing. Anytime you hear people say that they came from nothing, as a data analyst using Microsoft Excel to analyze your data, always remember that that person is saying they started from zero. Their graph started from zero and they started building. They started building, and all of a sudden they had a positive. Are we together, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we are.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
probably this class will make some of you to look at your positives and your negatives. So let me try another one last example. Where is my Excel? So we have created a trend line. I hope you saw how I did it. And this is showing us hello, are we here?
Yeah, we are here with you.
Good. So that is how I put my trend line there. So, but what if, let me copy this and then paste it here. So what I did now was, um, let me copy this, click on it. The trend line would only work on a column chart. It will not work on any other chart, please. I want to do this. So first thing, I'm going to drag this down. Going to drag this down. We want to edit these charts. So the first thing we do is what? What is the first thing we do for this chart? Who knows?
You click on the quick layout option.
Who knows the first thing? No? The first thing you do is to rename your chart, please. Rename your chart. Don't forget relationship cost. That's the first thing you do. The second thing is you want to edit it. You may want to change the colors. I already spoke about this yesterday. Let's say you want to change the colors to any of these. Okay? So you want to change it to green. So it's there on green. What if you want to make it look different? You want to make it look this way. You want to make it look this way. Okay? I love this one. So I'm going to use this. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. So the next thing thing you want to do is we want to check for the trend line. This is already showing positive, but for us to be sure that this is positive, we need to go to the add chart element. If you are using a later version of Microsoft, a former version rather of Microsoft Excel, when you click on this box, which is the chart type or the chart, you are going to see three menus. You are going to see the design menu, the format menu, and then one other menu. So open it up, you are going to see trend lines, okay? You will see trend lines. But for this version of Excel I'm using, you need to go to your chart design menu, go to the extreme right, open the drop down, go, you would see trend lines. As you can see, there is no trend line here. We have different types of trend lines, like linear trend lines. Can you see the difference as I'm moving the cursor? Can you see the difference is showing on the chart? Are we here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is a linear trend line. It's showing you positive. This is the exponential trend line. You can see it's showing you the exponentials. This is the linear forecast. And what do you understand by forecast? Anyway, I'm going to explain forecast soon. This is the moving average. And if you want to see more trend lines, just, just click on more trend lines. When you click on more trend lines, this box is going to open and then you are going to choose even more trend lines, okay? And then you can even edit some of the things you have here. If you want the power trend line, it's coming up, you can see right there. If you want the logarithmic trend line, is over there. All of them are showing positive. You want the linear trend line, which is what we're working with, is going up there, okay? So what if you want to change the color of that trend line? Can we do it? Let's say we want to change the color. So we want to come here, click on the fill formula or the fill icon, pardon, and let's choose black. Okay. Can you see it's changed to black? What if we want to change it to another color? Let's say red. Guys, are we still here?
We are
You are
here,
very
sir.
here with.
Yes.
Good. What if you want a gradient line? You don't want a solid line because when you choose solid line, you can now change the color. If you check gradient line, you can now come over here and choose whatever that they have shown you. You can see all these colors here, right? So I want to choose, let's say, blue. And you can see it's quite different. And it's asking for type. What if you want it to be rectangular? You see, it's different. It's showing you. What's the direction? You choose. So you have to make sure that you play around some of the things that are here. Try to see what exactly do you want to edit. You can find out if you want it to be you want it to be this way, the line to be this way. You can see it's breaking. I hope nobody's confused. If you want it to be a dash type this way, you can check it. You see it's changing. If you want it to be the arrow type, to have this one with the arrow at the top, facing downwards. No, this one should face upwards. So I'm going to come here and let's say I don't want it to come this way. I want the end arrow size. Good. I want it this way. And let me see if I can check. No, all the arrows are facing downwards. Good. This one is facing upwards. So I'm going to check this one. Awesome. Can you see that? So
Yes, sir.
Yes.
you can even take your cursor down there and then edit it if you want. You can edit it if you want. Then let's look at other things. Let's look at this one. Shadow, glow, soft edges, 3D. Let's see if this will work for any of these. This will basically work for the entire chart type and not the trend. So work for the chart type and not the trend. We'll talk about this as we proceed. Please, any question on this? Now, I want to write something and I want you guys to go and read about this.
I have a
Go and
question.
read about the different types. read about the, yes, different types of trend. Please ask your question.
Okay, so my question is, do the trend lines only work when we have either a slope or a flat slope? Like if we have a case where there is no increasing, like for example, now from the table, I don't know how to explain it now. Probably you have the second one, which is okay. You have something like 1 5 3,000. Then the third one maybe like 1,000. But the trend line work like that.
Let's let's try it. 1,005, 2,000, 3,000. Give me an idea of what you mean.
Okay, like this one that has 2,000, maybe it's a 3,000.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Then this one of 3,000 should have maybe like 1,000.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not basically at an increasing order. Maybe the last
Let's
one,
check it
maybe
out.
the last, mm,
The last one, yes.
maybe like 2,500.
2,500. All right. I don't know. That's why I use Excel. Okay. So let's check it out. That's a good question. So this is it. The numbers are not equal like the others. But again,
Yes.
if you want Excel to show you something, you can still use your trend line and it will show you this. So what it means is that it is still positive, even if there is almost like a negative zero, a negative coming all the way down. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
But ultimately, it's still showing you positive. Now, what I was thinking that you would ask is, uh, what if we have something like this? Give me a minute. What if we have? I'm going to copy this again. Right. So I'm going to. Don't worry. I'll be talking about this pretty much soon. All right. So let me see this. Awesome. Can you see that this chart is different from the one we had before?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Good. So let's check the trend line and see what's going to happen. So we have the trend line. We put our linear. Can you see what happened? Can you see the difference? So is this positive or
Yes.
negative?
Negative.
Negative.
Awesome. It shows that this particular chart is actually making reference to the fact that relationship costs are actually negative. They don't contribute to the reason why people leave their ex. That is what it means. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The chart is telling you that relationship costs do not contribute. Forget about what the data is telling you. What the data set is telling you is different from what the chart is telling you. The chart is showing that given the arrangement, there is a negative. There is a negative trend showing that it is not directly responsible. Of course, you can always change this to another chart type. Change the color to maybe red. Sorry, this um, I went to do something else. Yes, this is the trend. So make sure you click on the trend to show these other highlights before you go and edit. I wanted that to be red, but then okay, let me make this black. Okay, and you can increase the width by making it thicker. You can dash type. Maybe I want to use this one. Okay, so and then the arrow, I can now use the downward arrow. Or no. The downward arrow, where is it? This one. Awesome. That is it there. Please, any question before I proceed? So go and read about the different types of trend. Read about the different types of trends. I've already shown you that anytime you see a trend, because if you have to make presentation to your company or your workplace or maybe your stakeholders, anytime the trend is showing negative, always remember always remember that it is moving all the way down. Anytime it's going up, remember it is positive. So, oh, now, can someone explain this trend for me? I love this one. Let me click on it. Can someone explain this trend for me? Ice cream versus temperature. Anybody? Let me zoom out. This is very simple for anyone to explain. Ice cream versus temperature.
Okay, it says the colder. Hello, can you hear me?
Lambs, was that you? Lambs. Okay, I'm taking him out.
Yeah, hello.
Mr. David, you are muted.
Everywhere seems silent.
We can't hear you, Mr. David. You are muted. Your microphone is muted.
Hello?
Hi.
Can you hear
You
me,
are
Can you
please?
actually
hear me,
muted.
please?
Yes.
Okay, sorry about that. So I want to drop a detail on those who want to join the premium group. Please check it in the comment section. There are some benefits. You can also check it on the screen. So where did I stop? Where did you guys stop hearing me from, please? So from, can you hear me, please? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. You stopped on, you wanted someone to explain to you a certain trend that you are showing us.
On ice cream and temperature.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So I was asking, what do you guys think? What do you think is the relationship between ice cream and temperature?
I think as temperature
Given what
increase,
the
as
trend was
temperature
showing
increases,
us.
the demand of as temperature increases, the demand of ice cream increases too.
Awesome, awesome. That is that is it. That's it. As the temperature increases, the demand for ice cream also increases. Is there any business that works with that model? If one thing increases, the demand for the other increases. I need examples.
The cost of transportation and fuel price in Nigeria.
Perfect.
The
Perfect.
perfect definition.
Perfect. Perfect. What about luxury products? Do you think that the more costly a thing is, the more people think is genuine?
iPhone.
Definitely Nigeria.
Yes, exactly, sir.
Yeah. Back in the day, it used to be that if you want to ask a pretty lady out, the more it takes time for her to say yes, the more you are interested in her. That is back in the day. I don't know if there are some wonderful idiots still doing that today. Exactly. Bolaji, cost of umbrella increases with rainy season. Perfect. Housing, the housing crisis in the UK, in Canada, and in other places. The more immigrants, the more the housing, the rent increases. True or false?
True.
Oh,
I need more examples, please. Check the comment section. Are there any examples? The more Ivy League, the more Ivy League a university is, the more expensive is their tuition. Is that true?
Yes, yes.
also, those who are selling luxurious goods during festive
I have
seasons like
also heard.
Christmas.
What are you saying?
I was saying those who are selling luxurious goods during seasons like Christmas, their sales are likely to increase.
Yeah. True. So you want to understand that there are some businesses that depend on X or Y to make sales.
Demand for white and green clothes
I think I'm
increases
done.
during first October period.
Perfect. 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 The more handsome you are, like me, the more people think that you can never be single.
Maybe we'll have to see the face.
If I show you my face, you would propose to me immediately.
Tara will convince us.
I'm not. I'm not a girl.
Cost of transportation. I'm still reading the chat comments because I want you all to understand how this thing works before I proceed. The demand for pajamas, thank you so much. The demand for pajamas increases during the Xmas season. Thank you, peace. Cost of transportation increases further festival season. Thank you. Increase in FX and increase in the price of products and services. Good. The more children you have, the more expenses you incur. Awesome. Purchase of cold drinks increases during heat period. Awesome. What is heat period though? Please, let us be on the same page.
Sunny
What is heat
days.
period? What are,
Days that the weather is
what
very
okay,
hot.
like dry season?
Yes, dry season.
Dry season.
Dry season. Dry season. Okay, okay. All right, thank you. Pardon me, I was thinking normal. The demand for Christmas tree increases increase the price of the Christmas tree in Christmas season. Awesome. Increase in purchase of textbooks during the school year. Thank you. Awesome. Please, I'm not showing my screen. Don't worry. Cost of educational supplies increases during perfect resumption period. Demand for air conditioner and fan increasing during dry season. Okay, thank you. The more girlfriends you have, the more they billing. It will and oh god. Construction increases during dry season. That is true. Uh, I know in the US there is construction during summer going on almost every year. Rainy season increases the usage of umbrellas. Also, price of foodstuff increases. I'm happy you guys have the idea. You all have the idea. So anytime you look that one thing is increasing because of the result of the other thing, then always know that that thing shows that there is a positive increase. Okay. Then who can provide examples of negative? I've given you an example of negative before. For instance, you buy a car and you want to resell it. If you bought a car for 40,000, if you want to resell, you have to resell at a lower value. So it becomes negative. All right, let's have examples. Let's go. Our smart students.
Buy an iPhone and you want to
Let's
No,
resell.
go.
the
Okay.
one I will be using
Buy an iPhone, the
health
value decreases, right? If you want to resell.
in a healthcare
Okay.
setting.
Let's get an example.
Uptake of vaccines when you are
Okay.
not in an
Okay.
outbreak.
Nice. Other examples. The cost of cement decreases during rainy season. Good. Thank you. Taiwo. Good example.
Health insurance reduces cost of uh, health bill in the hospital.
the
Okay,
profits
health
of
insurance,
the
perfect example.
the profit of viewing center owners tends to reduce during the off season football off season.
Awesome. Good example. What about, let me try you guys and see if you understand. What about zero? By zero, there is no relationship at all between one product and the other. Who can tell me an example of a trend that shows zero?
The demand for luxury goods is constant, whether in season and or out of season.
Oh, thank you. La la. Where are you
People
staying?
people
Let me send you a bottle of wine.
Thank you, sir.
people people will still consume essential goods
Netpreneur
irrespective of an
says the demand for rubber shoes increases during the rainy season. Okay. Reselling a car you bought yesterday decreases immediately. Awesome. So let's have more examples of zero trends,
for a
meaning
zero
there's no
trend.
relationship at all between the x-axis and the y-axis.
um, the purchase of an essential goods doesn't change irrespective of the price change. So, for example, people still purchase salt despite increase in
Okay.
price or decrease in price.
Awesome. Because we
There
can't do
is
without it,
there is a good
especially
return
a
for
huge
on
population
investment
cannot
without
do without
sweat.
spices. So if you are selling salt, you shouldn't be broke because everybody is looking for salt. So when they say you are the salt of the earth, you understand that they didn't say you are the iPhone of the earth or you are the cement of the earth. I hope that makes sense. The price of bottled water remains the same despite the weather condition. Awesome. Thank you, Ekele. Irrespective of the season. Awesome.
Transportation business
So I'm
in the
so
city
happy all of you are getting this. What?
Transportation business in the city center is always profitable, whether in or out of season, because people are always going to work.
Always profitable. Okay. Netpreneur. This person is very smart. I've been seeing their responses. You deserve a gift from me. The recent increase in university school fees will result in lower university enrollments. That's very brilliant.
The demand for services
Okay,
like
regard
education,
pardon.
demand for services like education is most times
Demand
constant.
for services like education. Okay. All right, guys, give me a second. So another example, zero, break your heart to there will still be human beings on the earth. True or false? If you like complain that all women, if you like complain about women, if you like complain about men, there will still be men and women on earth. True or false?
Very true.
Absolutely.
True.
Another thing that is zero, some people think that when they are good to people, that they will never die. It is zero, you will die. Some people think that when they go to the mosque to pray or they go to the church to pray, that everything will be very good for them. No negative. It is totally unrelated. Your goodness is between you and your God. And of course, the opportunities that will come your way because of how good you have been. But the fact is, you will still die. So don't think thinking that you live forever. It is a curse. If somebody says, may you live forever, don't say amen. No, it's not a good thing. Don't waste your amen on a zero graph or a zero trend. Begin to think like a data analyst. Before you say amen, calculate, is it positive or negative or 0? Only say amen to anything that is positive. For instance, if somebody says after school you will get a job, you will say amen. Is it not?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yes, of course.
That is it. In school, you have a job. After learning, you have a job. When you are married, you have children if you want to. When you have done X, you will have Y. That is life. That is positive. You can't give birth to a baby now and then you say you will graduate. The baby have not finished sucking breasts. The baby have not finished walking or crawling. You're already saying things that are yet to happen. Of course, you say that in faith anyway. But as a data professional, we want to see Y before we say that X will happen. We want to see X before we say that Y will happen. Are we together?
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, we're clear.
Yes.
All those people that are complaining, like this, my friend that is saying that some marriage is negative. Oh. So imagine that you got married and your husband or your wife, the wife, yes, because these days they have started beating their husbands. So your wife would beat you. That is domestic violence. Your wife will abuse you and throw you out of her house. Abi? So you will now go to church and pray that God should change your wife's heart. Okay. Have you forgotten that you had enough data when you were dating this lady? When you were dating, she gave you a lot of data that you did not use, data that you did not see, or you saw it but you didn't pay attention to it. Probably she was carrying your wallet and removing your money. When you tell her, why are you removing my money? She will tell you, keep quiet before I slap you. You say, okay, okay, no problem. Just go with it. Or anytime you are going out, you want to go out to watch football with your friends. She'll be like, okay, where are you going to? Say, I want to check on my friends. And then she'll say, you know what? Just wait for me. She will go carry better koboko, come flog you. You will cry. When you cry, Your friends will see you in church. They will say, "What happened?" You say, "Yeah, it's because of love. This is my girlfriend. She loves me too much. She don't want me to be going out to watch football." So because of that type of love that you did not experience in your life, you now get married to her. So she changed koboko. By the way, koboko is a long stick used to flog human beings and animals. For those who don't understand. So now that you are married, she will change the koboko. She will double it, and then you start complaining. What you didn't know was that she had provided you with a lot of those data. But because you were not a data analyst, you did not enroll for this class before you got married. Now you are enjoying the positive showing in your life. So I am using this example because I want us to relate with them. Every successful business showed a positive trend. And if you are visualizing data for any company and it is showing a negative trend, please make sure you communicate that in your visual. Make sure you discuss it with your data team so that they can have discussions on how to change the negative trend to positive. For instance, if you are working with a car company and all the products that depreciate over time, how do you create a positive trend for a product that is depreciating? If anybody gives me a proper answer to this, I owe that person a gift. How do you create a positive trend for a product that depreciates if you are a data analyst? Give me some tips. How do you create a positive trend for a product that depreciates so that we can move on to the next thing while I type your assessment? Anybody?
Let me try something like in the
Okay.
product that, yes, a product that depreciate. Let me say uh a bit of maintenance. Let's say you buy a car. What happens to cars is if you
Okay.
buy a car and the car has depreciated over years, a little maybe repainting of the car, like respreading of the car, brings gives a bit of newness to the car that add value, making people to price it higher than it should ordinarily.
Is it true that when you repaint your car, the value will not be lost?
Hello?
To some, not sure, sir. What about the inner part?
Hello? I can also give a try. Because it is known that the product depreciates over time, we can calculate the net depreciation of that product so that it is known. So for all the products, I will calculate their depreciation rates and it is known. That means if I remove the depreciation, the original part will be more. Then I think.
There was someone whose device was echoing. Mubarak made a very important point, but I didn't get to hear him completely. Did anybody get it?
Not really, sir.
Not really, because the person's device was actually echoing, so it wasn't clear.
So can I repeat it? I was
Yeah, yeah.
saying
Sure, you can.
if you calculate the depreciation, let me say so that maybe it's by 5% over time, even the other product. If I subtract the depreciation rate, let me say by next year, that product will be having its known original its known original price by that time after removing the depreciation. That would be my thinking.
Okay. Okay. But somebody made something very, very important. And that thing is that for cars, mileage is very important, right? So if there's no how you can clean the mileage out of a car. Okay, that's from Jane. Product evaluation with proper survey to identify possible costs. Okay, educating prospective customers on maintenance culture. The company may also render maintenance services. This is brilliant. Debayo, this is a brilliant one. This is a brilliant one. The reason for the depreciation has to be studied first by Jane. Jane and Adebayo. These are also very brilliant students I've been able to identify. Well done, well done. I'm happy you guys are. I've not really gotten change marketing strategy, product evaluation, facelift, market survey, training of staff, evaluate competing products in the market. This is excellent. Bolaji, this is excellent. Thank you. Bolaji, you've summarized it all. What can I do for you? Let me know. All those that I've mentioned your names, tell me now, what do you want me to do for you? Please don't tell me to go and kill you. Tell me, what do you want me to do for you? Well done, well done, well done. This is brilliant. Okay, but let's proceed while I wait for them to type what they want. Now I'm so happy that you've gotten trends. Please, this is the assessment you need to submit. Number one, read about the different types of trends, study them, okay, so that you know how and when to use them. Number two, create a fictional data set and insert and then explain the trend you use. For instance, this is a linear trend, and this shows that the relationship cost between married and single is positive the more people because people leave relationships if the relationship cost is high. So the higher the cost, the more it's likely that you would break up with your ex. So if you are working as a data analyst, every man you have been dating, every woman you are dating is complaining about your maintenance, then probably it's something you need to look out for. Now, you cannot reduce your expectation of a man in terms of financial responsibilities, but at least you can start instead of complaining about the men that cannot take care of you. Why not go to a place where you can meet men that can take care of you? Isn't it the case? Am I making sense? It's the same thing with the guys. If you are complaining that the women are always the cost for maintaining the relationship is very high, why not go meet women that you can take care of within your age bracket or within your financial bracket? I know as a person I broke up with someone because of cost, so I can connect with this as well. Oh, she was okay with the whole thing, but at the time I was foolish because now I will not do that nonsense. She was better than me financially, well to do, far, far well to do. And I kind of felt that I wasn't the right person for her. Who told me that? I didn't know. Now I go put head, I go put ear, I go put everything to make sure that I meet her where she is or even more. So that is it. When you have the data, whether it's in your career life, your wherever you're coming from, relationship, family, always ask yourself, what are you expecting out of X or Y? Is it going to be positive? Is it going to be negative? Is it going to be zero? There are people that say, even if I post you online now and talk nonsense about you, I have nothing to lose. If anybody writes anything like that and you are my friend on Facebook, on Instagram, or I see your post anywhere, writing about that just on your own without tagging anybody, saying something like, I can post our chats, I can do anything I like online. There's not I have nothing to lose. Guys, what do you think I'll do if I come across that type of post? Who knows what I'll do?
We don't really know.
I'll block the person immediately. I'll block you because I'll not wait for you to become my friend so that you put our relationship on the platter of cloud chasing. Okay? People who have nothing to lose are the exact type of people I run away from. It means you have no emotional intelligence. It means you don't value friendship, you don't value conversations, you don't do it. Don't do it. I don't do cloud chasing. If you go type my name, for those of you that will be interested in our data analysis class, I'll be talking about this in the introduction class. But let me give you a tip of what I normally say. I normally tell people, go online, type your name on Google, and wait and see what your digital footprint is. Some people when once they die, their digital footprint is that nonsense that they have been writing online. That is the only evidence that is going to show that you existed. All right, so let's move on to something else. Let's move on to the second thing for today, conditional formatting. Please, let's go to the next sheet. Any question on trend so far? Hope it's very much clear. I'm going to use the same data sets. Uh, okay. Any question in the comment section about trends? Okay, no question.
Somebody say let's have the assignment spelled out.
Did you all have the assessments? You all have the assessment. You can
The,
drop
sec-
it.
the second question.
Let me open the WhatsApp group. Let me open the WhatsApp groups, please, so that someone can drop it there. For those who are on WhatsApp, that is. You can drop it on WhatsApp if you are in any of the groups. You can drop it on Telegram if you are in Telegram. Okay, Bolaji and Adebayo, I can see your request in the chat box. Ha, you guys want to be smart. That's nice. You can send me a message, okay? All right, we can continue with the class. Now let's look at conditional formatting. Conditional formatting, I'm going to show you. Just stay with me while I do it, okay? So I want to conditionally format the cost. Go to your home menu, click on conditional formatting. You will now see highlight cells. So let's say we want to see, okay, this is advanced. Sorry, this is intermediate. But let's look at color scales first. Let's say we want to insert some color scales, right? So what does this tell us? We can definitely say the deeper the green, the higher the cost. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Are we here? The
Yes.
deeper the green, the higher the cost. So what if I want to try another one? You can always, if you want to clear all this color, just come over here, click on clear format. Can you see that? The colors would clear, everything that you formatted in the cell would clear as well. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Or you can come over here and then click on clear rules. Clear rules to on, or you just press on Control Z. Control Z. Control plus Z gives you what undo what you've done. Or you come up here and then you just click on this arrow facing backwards, curved backward arrow. All right, so let's go back and do this. Conditional formatting. Let's say you just want to see the highest amount, and you see that Arinze, it has the highest cost per single person. Maybe he was dating the daughter of Dangote, and the lady was billing him $4,000 every week. Even myself go run. But you know, because Arinze love big things, Arinze carry himself. He was thinking that God will answer his prayer on time so that he can afford $4,000 to this fine, beautiful woman. But God have other plans for Arinze because Arinze have never sent $4,000 to his own mother. And God decided to say, my son, give up this madness. Arinze listened and discovered he need to break up. But you know what? Somebody else 4,000 is like breakfast money for another person. Do you people believe that? So that person will not have any problem giving out $4,000 every week. My friend in dollars actually earns more than this a week. He owns his own company. So there are people like that. And each time I go to club with him, he makes me very happy. I feel like not coming back from the club. He makes me very happy. Can someone explain this other bar? I've inserted another one. Anybody? What do you notice?
It showed the increase. That's the scale of each cost with the blue bar. So
The longer the bar, the the higher the cost.
So you know that sometimes you could be working with top CEOs and people in top companies. They don't have time for this your numbers, this your 3,000, 4,000. They don't have the time. They just want to see and make quick decisions. When you see people, CEOs and managers or COOs, they are sitting down and 5, 10 minutes their meeting is over. And in that meeting, they make high-end decisions. Do you think they go there to talk about numbers? No. I have attended tons of those meetings and I see how these guys operate. They just ask you to push out your visuals. They look at it and they know what you say. What? Let's say Arinze was one of their managers, and then maybe they want to sack people who are not performing well. And then let's say instead of course, you will now have performance review. They just look at it and they're like, "What? Vivian? You mean to say Vivian, who is some basically anyway, we don't use names, we use employee ID. Are you guys see here?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we most in our workplace we use employee ID to avoid people saying, "Oh, Mubarak, oh Vivian, oh Nome, oh Arin." No, no, nobody knows you by your name except some smart colleagues who know your ID. And if you are not smart enough, you tell everybody your ID, you don't finish. So only your managers will have access to your employee ID and some of the things that are at the back end. And when they are having meetings, they'll just maybe they want to let staff go. You guys have been hearing of the tech layoff of recent, right? That was last year and during COVID. Last year and after COVID, not during COVID. A lot of tech companies were laying off their junior staff. The senior ones, some of them were still there. They'll just look at your ID and like, oh no, let him go. Let's let him go. Let's let this person go. So they just sit down and make quick decisions. So if you want to help them make those quick decisions and to be on the good book of the company or your manager or even whoever you are presenting your data to, you can do a quick conditional formatting. So when they see immediately, they know that Arinze has the highest. Can we see that?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
So you
Yes,
can
sir.
also check. You can also check more of this. You can check the different types of colors that are there. Depending, this is purple, or it looks like purple. This is red. I don't know. Is this purple or red? Hell, I don't care. So you can just go ahead. You may want to use any of these other icons to make your case clearer. You may want to use these ones to make your case clearer. You may want to use this one to make your case clearer. So assuming I'm using this is perfect. So what does that tell you? That there are two highest amounts, 4,000
Amount,
and three
yes.
five,
3,000.
right? So you
Yes.
Yes,
can
sir.
just tell whoever you are making the presentation. So you know what? Please check the green tick box. That's the two persons that we should be concentrating on in this presentation. But if there was nothing here, and let me clear the rules, okay? If there was nothing here, and then you are telling people to look at 4,000, they are like, where is 4,000? Where is 4,000? Do you people understand why this is important?
Yes, sir.
They'll be like, where is 4,000? Where is 4,000? And you are wasting time. Okay. Let me see if I can get a proper data set and show you guys so that you understand clearly why this is important. No, 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 no. This, do I get a data set? All right, Let me try this. Do I still have human beings in my class?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you people are following, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I want to open a proper data set and just show you guys something. For those that think that this is too simple, um, is it opening up at all? I hope it's not my Tableau I just opened. Okay, I think it's loading. All right, let's give it time. I want to show you guys an example of what I'm talking about. Please, so far before I proceed, any question? Check the comment section for me if there are questions, please. Are there questions there?
Not yet.
Okay, why is this thing doing this shit? Uh, it open. Okay, it's open. All right, my people, can you see the screen now?
Yes, yes, sir.
What can you see? Let me know.
Uh, data set.
You see, they are a sales company, right?
Yes, Tableau sales
And then you
product.
are you are asked to analyze this data. This is what I work with in real life almost all the time. You would have hundreds and hundreds of data sets. Okay, but let me give you an example. So let's say you want, this is the price. The price, remember, what did I tell you about the price? Who remembers? If you say anything price, what do you have to do? The columns are still plenty. Oh. Can you see that? What do you have to do if you see anything
You,
price?
you have to format the price.
Come on,
Again,
guys. I talked about this yesterday.
Put
you have
the
to
the
you have to
symbol.
format the price.
That's the
Exactly. You put the symbol, right? So you have to make
Yes,
sure whatever country you are in, you make sure you put the symbol. Just take your cursor there, highlight the entire column, and then insert your symbol, right? So that's what you do. So the next thing you want to do is probably you want to conditionally format this particular pricing. Okay. So you come over here and then you want to put your color scales or you want to put your data bars. Can you see that? Or you want to put, let me see. Let me see which of these icons. So you can put some, you have to make sure you choose what to make sense for you. Let me use data bars and see. Okay, data bars is not showing up. Um, Icon, will this show up? What if I put it in general? What if I do this? Okay. scroll down and scroll down. Sure, let me check. I wish I have something from my workplace to show you guys. Let me check value, and I'll be talking about all of this much later. Let me use this. See. Okay. So I want to have this and this. So I want to put awesome. So I want to have my discounts in dollars. Want to conditionally format it. Let's say I want to put another icon. I'll choose this one. No, I'll choose this one now. Okay. Scroll down and so on. So let's say attention to these three columns. You can conditionally format them to look this way. So if you want them to go straight to look at the discount, you tell them, please, can you check the column marked X? Can you check the column marked with the circle? Can you check the column marked with... So that's how you conditionally format. Sometimes if the data is too much, like this one, you will not have the different types of conditional format, like the color showing you all the color bars. You may not have that. We tried it and you see it didn't work. But you are going to have a single color, a single triangle, a single circle, a cross or X or something to make your data set stand out. Another thing I want to teach you, I hope there's no question. Another thing I want to show you briefly is what if you want to, are we still here? Do I still have people here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's say we want to,
Oh,
blah, 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 blah. Let's say we want to see the values that are less than, which number should we use? Less than, less
2000.
than 3,000. Okay. I'm going to click less than, and I'm going to put 3,000. Okay. And then I'm going to say any number that is less than 3,000, please give me green fill. Then I'm going to click on OK. What do you notice?
All numbers less than 3000 are
Are
recorded in
colored,
green.
are colored green. Good. So let me go back to my Ogbonge data set. What if I want to clear, let me clear this. I want to clear rules. Good. So I want to come over here and I want to say, I want you to give me, click on colors. I'm going to say any number that is less than, let me say 100, 100. I want you to color it yellow.
Right.
And then I click on OK. Awesome. Can you see what just happened? Can you see
Yes,
what
sir.
just happened in that column? Let me
Yes, sir.
Yes.
take it off. Can you see what just happened in that column?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. So you can see every price that is less than 100. Maybe we want to stop selling. Maybe we want to tell, or maybe the instruction you were given was that we want to stop selling products that are less than $100. So don't go and tell your boss, with all these hundreds of products or hundreds of data sets. You want me to sit down and be choose? Oh, now you are wicked, sir. You are wicked. And then the next day you receive a sack letter, and then you come back and tell me I did not teach you. The thunder that will meet you is still doing serious press up. I will tell you to go back to my video, my second day video, and I showed you guys that it is possible for you to use a single click to identify a single click and identify every value, every price that is less than 100, and then you are going to make your work easier. Now, as we proceed in your data analysis career using Excel, my colleague, when she's coming to teach you next, she will probably be teaching you about how to use the if function. So we can even use the if function and we say if price is less than 100, then we want to see something like not needed, product not needed. Are you following me, please?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that anytime you go to the price column, instead of seeing 100, what are you going to see?
Not needed.
Not needed. You have automatically used a formula to replace 100 with not needed. I hope that is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Very clear.
Sir.
Good. So let's look at, let me go back to the other data set. What if we want to try, let me clear this, come here, click on clear rules. What if we want to see values that are greater than, what did we use the last time?
2,000.
Okay, values that are greater than 2000. So
Lower
we
than
come here,
2,000.
go to highlight, we click on greater than, and then we just come here, we put 2000. And then we want to put, um, let's say red text. Then we click on OK. Can you see what happened?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everything that is colored red is greater than 2000. The ones that are not colored red are not greater than 2000. Excel is doing that thing that some of you used to do. Vivian, is Vivian here? Nome, Nome, are you here?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Uh, Nome, where are you from? And
I'm
where are
from
you at the
Uganda.
moment?
I'm at home. I'm
Oh, you are
from
from
Uganda.
Uganda with Mubarak.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in Uganda, do you have women who say, I want a tall, handsome, rich man? Do women say that when they want a man in Uganda?
Yes.
What do women say when they want a man, or when they want a man in Uganda?
They say they want a rich man. Most of them, even if he's not handsome,
No, man.
as long as he's rich.
Nigerian women, are they here?
Yes,
As
we
long
are
as
here.
it's rich, there's no problem. Just be ugly.
No.
Okay. What do they say? What do Nigerian women say they want in a man?
They also want
I
to
know
be rich.
Nigerian women don't like rich now. Just be tall, you are okay,
They like
and
rich.
have
Oh.
six packs.
They,
Is it true?
it's not true.
Why am I saying this, guys? I'm saying this because in our private lives, We also do conditional formatting. We say if something is this, then I'll fall in love with it. Okay, I love spices. Any food I am eating and there's not enough spice, I don't kind of enjoy it. So that's my own conditional formatting. For a lot of women, a lot of men, if you are not tall, you are out of their system. Your data set is zero. For some men, if you are not a certain type of woman, they have conditionally format themselves. If you are not a certain kind of woman, they don't want to see you. Same with women. If you are not a certain kind of man, they don't want to see you. So if you can understand this, that in our Excel class, we also have what is called conditional formatting. And always remember that conditional formatting is when we are saying, if something is looking this way, I want you to color it red. I want you to color it yellow. I want you to color it blue. Okay? Veronica is asking, why is it that some of us cannot enter the live section? By the way, from Saturday, only those that are in the premium group will join the live section, and I can only take 10 at a time. All right? Just for you to take note, because we want to pay more attention to those in the premium section. Only 20 persons, like I said, would be in that group. We don't want to take so much. The benefit is that you have access to the materials I'll be sharing, you have access to the recordings, you have access to opportunity to intern with different companies or with our health techies. You have opportunity to put into practice what you've learned. You can put it in your CV. You can have access to us when you are shortlisted for an interview. We can have sessions with you free of charge. You can have your certificates after your training to show that you're actually here. So there are other benefits, and it's only those in the premium group that have access to my contact, and you probably would call. And before I respond, I check which group you belong. And if you're in the premium group, I'll rush and respond to you. After classes, the classes are still free. That's why I attend to questions as much as I can. My colleague will do the same. But please remember, after classes, if you're not in the premium group, we may not respond to your question. Our time is so precious. Um, Peace wanted to stop teaching because some of you have been calling her 12 midnight. Is it because she's very beautiful? You people will be calling a beautiful lady because she is teaching you 12 midnight, 1 a.m. Haba, have mercy now, my people. I beg you, when she comes up to start teaching 2 weeks from now, please respect her. Some of you are already sending me messages. I'm just looking at you and I'm wondering whether they have been attending classes or not. Okay? So please, I would love to be having different people on my live section. The earlier you come, the better. But before now, or maybe next Saturday, this Saturday rather, I will join. I will just drop the. I'll drop the. I'll drop. I'll drop the link to the live section only in the premium group. The premium group is always open, but the WhatsApp groups will lock them immediately after classes. So those are some of the differences, at least the ones I can remember. So going forward, I hope everybody understands how trend works. Everybody understands how conditional formatting works. Any
Yes,
question
sir.
on conditional formatting, please? Because we are moving on. We are moving on. Okay, what's the question? What's the question, please?
This is
Any
Mbara.
question on conditional formatting?
This is Mbara.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Sometimes when they are where I work in my workplace, sometimes I deal with some Excel sheets. but it's as if somebody had already formatted that sheet. It has like drugs and expiry dates, but you just find that when the date has passed, it is highlighted in red already. Or the
Yeah.
date, like if you are supposed to follow up, is it also done in conditional formatting here?
Okay. Yes, it's done in conditional formatting, but we can also do that on sort and filter. When we get to that point, you will see how it is done. Okay.
Okay.
So you can sort out the colors under sort and filter. You can use conditional formatting, okay? But there's a coding aspect of Microsoft Excel. Not so many people know about it, but I do. I know about it. It's called VBA and macros. It's the coding, is the programming aspect of Microsoft Excel. So if you are using VBA and macros, you can write some codes and then insert certain colors wherever you want them to appear. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll be talking about that as we proceed. So, what if I want to talk about? So, we are not just going to be looking at cost. What if we want to talk about status? Let me do this conditional formatting. Let's say we want to look at text that contains only married. You want to see married only. Okay, so you want to just put your green field and then you click on OK. Can you see that? Do you see what happened?
Yes, sir.
Good. So we have only those that are married are colored green. Okay. So we can do that as well. I think we can do that in this data set. Let's say you see this place that you have received, received, complete, complete, received, received. Have you seen the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Only if you want to see only those that have completed their payment. So you highlight, just take your cursor over to C, click on it, go to conditional formatting, click on text that contains, and then you want to remove this and then put what? Completed or complete. Can you see that? And then leave it red.
Yes.
Click. Can you see? So if you want to look at the people that completed payments, you can see for this particular business, two people completed payments. Okay, there are more. Guys, are you following what is happening?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you saying that?
Yes, we are seeing.
Good. So what if you want to see somebody came to you and then you want to say something like they are complaining that their order was
So what
cancelled.
if you want to say
Okay,
somebody
and you
came to
want
you
to
and then you want to say something like you want to they are complaining
oh
that
my god.
their order was cancelled. So what if you want to say somebody and you want to and then you want to say
Tayo, I caught you. Tayo, can you unmute?
Tai.
Taye, I'm sorry. The background is coming from your end, right?
Thai is coming from your end, right?
Okay. I'm going to invite others to join me live. So I'll drop the link. Someone is asking a question about our data analysis course. We have the last cohort for this year will be coming up next month, November. Okay, but we have already started. We've not started enrolling for it yet, so you can be on the wait list if you want. I've dropped the link. Those that want to join me live, I can only take two persons. I think we have 30 more minutes before we end the class. Our classes are mostly 3 hours. Favor asks if I want to see Um, you want to see more than one information in the status column? How do I go about it in conditional formatting? Okay, that is advanced Excel. I'll be showing you that if you continue with us to that point. I don't want to. This is very, very basic. I don't want to confuse anyone because I'll be having to use a formula to show you how that's done. But I want you to play around it. Just insert married and single. Insert married, comma, single. And then check it out and see if it will give you what you want to see. Okay? Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Victoria, I see that your beautiful face and the human being behind you, both of you are attending class. You are one of
Yes,
those
sir.
that attend class on top of the bed. Today you have been caught.
Go away there. Sir, I'm not seeing anything.
You will not see anything because I'm not showing you anything.
Okay, sir. Even my laptop has gone off. Mona, stop
Okay.
that.
Look at all those creatures behind you. Please tell them to leave mommy alone. Mommy is learning. Huh?
I've told that. Thank you, sir.
All right, so let's continue. I hope all of you understood how I was able to do this conditional formatting, right? So that will be
Yes,
it
we did.
for conditional
Yes, sir.
formatting.
Yes, sir.
So the last thing for today, guys, this one is something I need you guys to do. How to bring in anything. Do you guys remember yesterday we talked about the things we can do with Excel? The
Yes, sir.
basic things we can do with Excel. Who remembers? Number one was what?
Preparing a
Prepare my
magnification
dataset
chart.
chart.
Cleaning the data set.
Okay. Number one was what?
Prepare my
Prepare
Cleaning
magnification
the
Anything
data
chart.
to do
set.
with Excel. A magnificent chart. That was one number one. Number two was what?
Okay.
Visually
Visually
aiding conditional
aiding
formatting.
formatting.
Visually aiding conditional formatting. We have done that today, right? Number three was what?
Trend
Trend
identification.
identification.
Trend identification. We have done that today. Number four was what?
Bring anything.
Bring anything. So, is there any number five?
No, sir.
Oh,
Good. So, in these 2 days, we have been able to cover number one to number three, right? I am now
Yes, sir.
going to go to the last one. And with the last one today, that would end our small basic class in Excel. The next class we are going to be looking at sum if, sum, min, max, VLOOKUP, and so on and so forth. Transpose, index, lookup functions, all the things some of you that think you hate mathematics. Huh? We are going to be looking at all of them on Saturday. Who is excited about Saturday class?
Yeah, we
yeah,
are.
yeah.
It's free to attend, actually. So make sure you come. But I'll be falling in love more with those in the premium group. So now we want to talk about how we can bring anything. Just if you want to bring anything at all into Microsoft Excel, just go to the insert menu. Click on insert. So you have your pivot table, recommended pivot table, illustrations, get add-ins. My so this is everything you can bring into Excel. So we are going to look at each of them one after the other from illustrations. This we are going to treat you in a different class because pivot table is a different class entirely. That's like intermediate Excel. And Peach would be the one to teach you guys that. So we have insert, click on illustrations, or insert, click on pictures for those who are using an earlier version of Excel. Let's say from my device, if you have stock images, you can choose. If you have any online pictures, you can choose from here. But I'm going to choose from this device. So that is my system, my laptop. Nigerians will call it system, and I'm used to it. It's a messed up language. All right, so I'm going to insert one of my pictures, and I hope it's a picture I'll be proud to show. Oh God, save me, save me, save me, save me. This one I am showing people my picture. Let me not open something that this class will scatter now. All right, so I want to insert. Okay, let's say I want to insert one of my photos. Could be this one. Let me use. Uh, someone talking. I'm looking for a photo. I'll use something simple. Are we still here in class?
Yes, we are.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
so we are.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I think think. Let me see. Uh, there's a place. Wait a minute. Okay, let me use this one. So you can insert your photo into Excel. Some of you that you've never seen a handsome tutor. In fact, I used to tell you, you are so lucky that I am teaching the most handsome tutor on earth. Nobody fine past me, I swear. That is why you should be very good with Excel. Anyway, this is an old photo. Just want to use this. Um, so first thing first, you can import your photo and remove the background if you want. You can mark some areas you want to keep. So you can do this if you want. Uh, So I don't know what I have done, but whatever it is I've done, I have removed the background. So you guys can do this better than me. You make sure you can remove the background of any photo you want. But let me undo that. Let me undo everything. Uh, I hope you are following what is going on.
Yes, sir.
I have not look as if I am a dead person, or all those photos of people when they are moving to go and bury their loved ones. So I need, this is another assessment you guys will be doing. Um, by the way, guys, let me teach you something very important. In Microsoft Excel, are you following me, please?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
In Microsoft Excel, on no account, if you want to adjust your photo or whatever you are importing, make sure you adjust them from the angles up, 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 and this side. Always adjust them from the angles. Can you see that? Can you see what I'm doing? Because when you adjust them, they reduce or increase equally. Equally. But when you adjust them by the side, see what is going to happen to my photo. Do you see? I look like a broomstick. In the name of adjusting, I have destroyed the photo quality and I've destroyed the photo. So this is applicable if you are working for a particular company and they have sent you their logo. Please, if you want to adjust anybody's logo or whatever you are inserting, don't do that by the sides. Is that clear, please?
Yes,
Do
sir.
that from the top, all right? Always from the top. Now that said, let me remove, want to mark the places I want to remove. So you can mark the places you want to remove. You can see what I'm doing, right? Hello, am I here with people?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, yes, sir.
And then I'll click on OK. Can you see what I just did? This is exactly what I wanted. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
How many of you knew how to do this? So
I
if I want to do this for any company, okay, I will just carry this. Let's assume this is a company logo. I'll just adjust it, drag, adjust, then take it up, drag, adjust, take it up. I keep dragging so that when once they see their company logo, somebody you can even put the owner of the company's face, just so to make the person feel, oh wow, this is nice. You can do that. So that's me. Any question? And then you can start writing whatever you want to write here. So that's number one. You can also insert other things like shapes. Okay, you can insert any of these shapes. So I want to choose one of the shapes. Let me say, I want to choose the smiley face. Then when you see this cross, it means that something has been clicked. You can just click and drag. Okay, click and drag. You can drag it this way or drag it this way. But remember what I told you about adjustment. Okay, always make sure you don't drag this way. Make sure as you're dragging it diagonal or with the angle. Okay, so that's it. Then you can adjust it. You can change the color from here. Do you see that? You can change the colors.
Sir, my hello, sir.
Yes, I'm with you.
It seems my Excel doesn't have option for changing background.
It does. It
Is it
does. Do you want to
possible?
share your screen? Can you share your screen?
Mm, I don't know how to share screen.
Are you using your laptop or you are using a phone?
I'm using a phone, but I'm using laptop to do the practice, but on the live with my phone. No, I'm not able to
Oh,
say. I
okay.
can't see
Out
the
of Excel
two
open.
backgrounds.
What version of Excel are you using?
I think it's 2007.
Okay, for 2007, all you need to do if you are using Excel version 27, you will not see 2007. You will not see you cannot like draw, you cannot like see a pencil icon where you can choose your diagram, to edit or remove background. So all you need to do is you
Okay.
have to select it yourself. You have to drag down your over the image, select where you want it, and it will automatically identify the background and remove it. That is what it will do for you. So Chime asks, when I click remove background, it goes to purple background first. Why so? Well, I don't understand why it is so. Probably the same way when we highlight something, it changed to gray sometimes, right? When we highlight something, it
Yes, sir.
changed to a color gray, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So it just shows that something have been highlighted. It doesn't mean anything. Of course, for the software engineer, it does mean something, but for the user, it just shows that something have been highlighted. So don't worry about it. Purple, it's purple on mine. It's gonna be purple everywhere. That's it. So the background tool is located when you insert a picture. Queen, I'm responding to your question now. The background tool is located when you insert a picture. Click on insert menu, click on the picture you want to choose, import it. When you click on the picture and you've imported it, make sure you have your picture checked, meaning you've clicked on your picture, you are definitely going to see extra menus like remove background, blah blah blah. All those extra menus will come up. Okay, I hope that is clear.
Okay, sir.
Any other question?
Yes, sir. Sure.
Any other question? Okay, there's no question. Let's continue. Stuff I edited. You can, make this a smiley face to be sad. It looks sad now. So you can edit it, right? You can make it go this way, go down. You can make it go up. This is a sad face. This is a smiley face. Can you guys see my screen? Let me increase this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You can make it a sad face. You can make it a smiley face. If you want to change the outline, whatever it is now, you can change the outline from here, right? You can edit the shape. You can even change the shape type. Let's say you want to insert the star. So to change it for you, you want to edit your star, make it this way, make it that way, make it that way. No, you can edit it. You can also change the color. Okay, you can change the color. Any question on the second one? So we've imported an object. I'm going to drag it down here. Let's see. Drag it down here. Okay. So let's look at insert again and see what is there. Click on insert, illustrations, icons. Okay. So if you are connected to the internet, I think this is when this one will work. I don't know if it work with the internet or not. So, but click on icons, and this dialog box will open up. All right. Can you see all the icons here? Pages. Some of them are
Yes, sir.
paid for.
Yes, sir.
Some are premium. Um, so which one should we choose? I can't choose this one. I need to pay for it to get it. Oh, I love this. So I'm going to click this, and then I'm going to click on insert. That. Then let's say I want to change the color. You may not see this if you are not using a recent version of Excel. If you don't have a recent version of Excel, just let it be. You say, I don't help you now. I know. No fear here. So you can make it glow, right? You can see this is beautiful. So assuming you are visualizing any data set that talks about peacock, you can just insert a peacock icon, then make it glow like I did. If you want to change the glow to another thing, you can put these are all this is where you see all of that, right? Just go to graphics effects, click on glow. Okay. Presets. You can also change your diagram. You can make them turn any way you want. So this only works in a later version of Excel. If you are using 2006 and all that, you may not see it. So go and update. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So if you find out if I'm using all this, you see the difference. Can you see the difference as it's changing? Can you see
Yes,
the
sir.
Yes, sir.
difference? Good.
Yes, sir.
So you may decide to beautify it. You may decide I want to choose this one. You decide to beautify this. Okay, let me choose this inner here. So I want to see a reflection. Can you see the reflection?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Can
Yes,
you
sir.
see the reflection? Good.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So if you want to see it, you can see, choose any of them. So you can see the reflection, right? So I want to reduce this, take it all the way down there. But let me reduce that reflection. It's too much, I beg. Let me put it. Let me see. This this one is okay. So only the leg will show very well. So what else? Let's insert something else. Illustrations, 3D models. Can open a drop down. This device 3D stock 3D model. So I want to click that one because I don't have any 3D models in my laptop. So I want to get it online. If it's not opening on yours, if you have this latest version of Excel, if it's not opening on yours, make sure you are connected to the internet. Okay. So I love this one.
Okay.
All animated models. Awesome. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. So which one should I choose now? Okay, let me choose
That
a skeleton because I want to remind you people that all of you will die. Let me choose a skeleton. So it's importing or it's inserting. I hope it will show up. So make sure you are connected to the internet and then your Microsoft Excel have your name on it. Okay, sign in. Can you see my name on mine? You see my cursor, right? David is right
yes,
there at
sir.
the top so
Yes,
that
sir.
you can have access to all these features. Good. Can you see this?
Oh, oh, oh. Yes, sir.
So this is just to remind all of you that your day is coming, that you'll be moving around like this inside this inside the where you will die inside the coffin, sleeping. That's your bone right there. You want to turn back, there's no bomb, so this is not appealing. You want to go this way, there's no pot belly, it's not appealing. All right, so these are your legs. This is where the legs you walk and be looking for a job. That is it, death. So you can be making your choice all the way. Make your choice, make your choice, make your choice. This is really fun. Make your choice, make your choice. So which one should we choose now? Dead people. Give me an idea.
Who are dead people?
Okay, let me go to the first one. I think because this one is really facing us. You can actually use this to, kind of rotate, move it around, play with it, tell it, you know what, go this way, look at the heaven, or look at your wife, she's marrying another husband, and turn around, look at your children, they are all grown up, they will also join you years later. Turn around, you are just sleep, you are dead. Guys, are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
you can do this. You can skeleton doesn't have color. Skeleton is colorless. Excel knows this. This is why it did not give us any color to choose from. So we have to manage this. But we can, we want to, let's say we want to just move it to the side, all right? So push it this side. Do we try importing something else? 3D, right? So insert illustrations, 3D models. So
I
let's
have
look
a
at
que-
other things. We can
I have a
actually
que-
search. We can actually search for other models. So what do you think we should search for? You can search for 3D models online. What do you think we should search for?
For a car,
For a what?
a car.
Can you spell it?
CAR. C A
CAR.
R.
Car. A car.
Yes.
Oh, a car. Okay, okay. Let's see. Awesome. So I'm a car freak as well. So let's see what car should we get. What car should we get? Let me see. 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 Oh, I love this. My type of car. A type of car that is showing that you are a big boy, but the car is too humble to show people that you are a big boy. So that's what I want. Those of you that are enjoying this free class. So can you see now? I want to push it this way. And how many of you knew you could do this in Excel? You could import things into Excel. This is fun.
Yeah, I know.
Can you see? Can you put it this way? Put it this way, depending. Put it this way. Put it this way. This is a crazy ass ride, man. Put it this way. Only by just moving around. Can you see that?
Yes.
Guys, are you following this class, please?
Yes,
We
Or
are
sir.
am I
Yes,
following.
sir.
making sense in what I'm doing?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, you are.
You can also edit the height and the width. If you have a specific height that you are asked to work with, you can insert it here. Okay, you can do that. So let's try to import something else. Illustration. So we are done with pictures, shapes, icon, 3D models. You can always go back there and get other models. Okay.
So I have a question, sir.
Yes. Question, please ask.
Yes, sir. I'm trying to remove my background the same way you did, but it's one side of the uh, background that is removing and leaving the other, and I don't know what to do from there.
Okay. Do you wanna share your screen?
I wouldn't mind, sir, if it's possible.
Okay. Yeah, it's possible. Just click on share screen. Have you seen share screen? I love this picture. Picture of a dog. Let me know if you are done sharing the screen so that I can accept.
Yes, I've shared, sir.
Okay. Is there any other question, guys? Because I'm almost done with my class. This is beautiful. Picture of a dog. So you can play around with your beautiful puppy. Take it, move it around. You know. So imagine putting this in your Excel sheet. I know one of my colleagues. She just put a picture of her puppy. Imported it from her device. You know, I told you I don't have any 3D device. So she imported picture of her puppy, and then we were just seeing her puppy when she was making her presentation. It was so cute. But again, we just made her to make a very interesting presentation. You can import some of these things online. Yeah. Okay. So let me check and see your sharing of screen. Okay. Good. Some people are joining the premium group. But by the end of this class, we'll probably shut it down. I wonder, these people joining, are they not in class? Okay, is that your screen?
Yes, sir.
So what's the problem? What's the issue?
I mean, like the background is still showing like a bit of, I don't know, there are still dents on the background even when I've removed the screen. So I don't know what to do from here again.
I wasn't there when you started doing it. So you need to choose what you want to keep and what you want to let go. Did you do that properly?
I just selected the picture
Import a
all
picture
around
again.
me.
Let's try it.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, import your picture again. Import your picture again. Let's try it.
I've done that, sir.
Awesome. So go to your remove background. What are you doing? Okay, so what you choose is mark areas to keep, right?
Okay. Yes,
Do it
sir.
because normally I'll just say mark areas to remove.
Mm.
This time around, you didn't remove the background at all.
Okay, so you just change your t-shirt to white. Wonderful. So what I would normally do is instead of marking areas to keep, I would mark areas to remove. I want you to try that and let me know because you are removing background, right? You are not keeping anything. You
Yes,
are
sir.
removing
Yes, sir.
background. It is ironic, really, because the places you mark to keep are actually the places that are removed. Because you are talking about background. You are not talking about the picture.
Yes, sir.
The picture is what is already there. What you need to remove is the background. So you have to mark the background you need to remove. But if you mark the picture you want to keep, it's going to treat the picture as if the picture is the background and it's going to remove the picture. Do you understand how this works?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So it is not editing your photo. It has nothing to do with your photo. It's talking about background. Boldly written, remove
About the
background.
background.
But if you mark your background to keep, it's going to treat it as if your picture is the background and it is going to remove that picture of yours. Is this clear to anybody listening to me? But if you mark your background, it is going to remove your background. So mark background to remove, not mark picture to keep. I hope
Okay,
that
sir.
is clear.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, try that and let's see how it goes. For those having difficulty in payments, I don't know where, if you can use your card, yes. If you don't want to use your card, you can use the Zenith Bank details right there. Okay, any question on bringing anything in Excel? Because we are done with the class for today. Any question, please? All right. If there's no question, I want to believe that everyone understand how this is done. In my next class, I'll go ahead to teach IT today. Like they get recommended charts, and we've already treated some of these maps. For instance, if you want to insert a map,
Just
Hello, can you hear me?
yes, sir.
What did I say last? Like, because I got lost.
We're talking about people who were trying to who couldn't make payment.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was actually sharing my screen. I don't know that you didn't see my screen.
We cannot see the
Let me know if you can see my screen.
Yes, sir.
So I was talking about the quadratic equation. For those that are not aware, you can actually go click on equation. You would see all the types of equations that some of you are aware of. You can click any of them, assuming you are working with it. Huh? So that was the last thing because you can edit it as you deem fit. So that was it. And thank you so much, guys. Next week, we are going to be looking at the sum, min, max, and all other types of basic to intermediate functions. So my last class with you would be on Sunday. I'll be teaching you on Saturday, and we have an event on Saturday. Let me see. Let me check my calendar, guys. Okay, the event is on Saturday. Wow. Um. Okay, let's wait and see. If I can't make it by if I can't make it by 2 p.m. WAT, I would shift it to 8 p.m. the same day but another time. I hope that's clear, please. I'll let you guys know. I'll check my calendar and check if it's 14 or 15. I've been invited to be a guest speaker somewhere, and it's on a Saturday. But I would have a class with you on Saturday and Sunday. And with that, my colleague would continue after that. And after I would come back for advanced Excel. I hope these timelines are very clear to all of us. Gloria is asking what equation. My dear, I don't know. I don't know. I only know that in Microsoft Excel, you can import any type of equation you want and work with them. You don't need to know math. to be able to use tools like X to manipulate data. That's what I've been telling people. You only need to know the features, the formula, the tools that you need that will assist you. I hope you enjoyed today's class, and my time is up. I hope to see you all on Saturday and then on Sunday. And for we've passed 1 week now, so we have 6 more weeks before we put an end, or 5 more weeks before we run up our class. Did any of you learn anything today? Please let me know in the comment section. Oh wow, nobody learned anything today.
Ah, we learned, we did. It was a
Learned a
nice
lot of
session.
things today, sir.
Learned a lot. Inserting
All right,
pictures.
thank you. Thank you so much, and have a lovely week and a happy new month once again. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank
You
you,
to have
sir.
a
Bye.
good go ahead.
Thank you so much, sir.